2018 Land Rover Discovery. I miss the blocky old Land Rover LR4. From the driver's seat, you could see the entire hood and each corner of the front end through the enormous panoramic windshield. The front seats were leather-wrapped thrones, perfect perches from which to survey and command your surroundings. It felt positively huge inside, because it was positively huge inside. Better yet, nobody bought it, which made it even more unique than it already was. Comparatively speaking, the relatively sleek new Land Rover Discovery is not as special, even though it is a superior SUV. It has shed a half-ton of weight, making it better to drive and more efficient without losing a modicum of capability. At the same time, though, it looks too much like a Range Rover Sport that ate too much, its posterior bulging in order to accommodate 2 extra people who are likely to be mighty unhappy to be aboard. Yes, the offset rear license plate remains, a welcome nod to the past, but to me the new Disco simply isn't as compelling. Thus, I have high hopes for the upcoming Discovery SVX, which is a performance-tuned version of the SUV with design details that give it added panache. In the meantime, though, I'll need to settle for the Discovery Diesel, equipped with a 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6 engine and priced from $55,095 in SE trim without any options. Featuring HSE luxury trim, my test sample cost more. Lots more. Its base price was $68,485, and rose from there with Namib orange paint, the Drive Pro package, the 7-seat luxury climate comfort package, the Vision Assist package, the Capability Plus package, lane departure warning, a head-up display, a front center console cooler, and cabin air ionization. The total was $78,495. Step inside the Discovery HSE Luxury, and the price tag doesn't necessarily align with what you'll find. Primarily, I'm referencing what seems like acres of hard plastic paneling the lower half of the cabin, which really ought to be plusher in the top trim level. Land Rover might argue that this material is used in preparation for the rugged adventures Discovery owners are more likely to embark upon, but I would counter-argue that the most rugged adventure most discos will see is a trip to a Christmas tree lot or an organic farm. Additionally, I was surprised to find so much piano black trim inside of the Discovery. It gathers dust quickly. One trip or two off-road, and you've got the major interior detailing job to tackle. Climb into the driver's seat, and you'll be comfortable while at the same noticing how much lower you sit, and how much farther back you sit, in relationship to the windshield and hood compared to the old LR4. That Discovery feels smaller inside, too, more restrictive and claustrophobic. Second row seating isn't as comfortable as it should be, either. The bottom cushion is lower and flatter than before, especially lacking in terms of thigh support. The narrow rear door openings present a challenge, too, and when exiting the vehicle in a crowded parking lot, occupants will drag their clothes across the arched wheel wells, so they'd better hope it isn't dirty. Just roomy enough for adults, the third row seating area supplies cutouts that add a little bit of space for their feet under the second row seat. Occupants in the second row can also slide the seat forward to add some extra legroom. Still, the seats are shoved right up against the tailgate, and you must choose between carrying people or cargo, but not both. In HSE luxury specification, the second and third row seats powerful to expand cargo volume from a minimum of 0.9 cu-ft with the third row seat in use to a maximum of 77 cubes. In 5-passenger configuration, that Discovery accommodates 42 cu-ft of cargo. When all of the seats are folded down, the result is a flat load floor, but it comes at the expense of angled bottom seat cushions that would provide greater comfort. The tailgate is also a hands-free, power-operated affair. With it raised, a clamshell-style seat or shelf deploys, and it holds up to 600 pounds. This feature represents one of the Discovery's few distinguishing characteristics.